2 years post-wife's affair, still struggling. My wife and I were married for 18 years when she had an affair with my colleague and friend. The actual sexual relationship only lasted a few days, but it is harder to pinpoint what happened when, since he was a regular guest at our home and a close friend with both of us. We are still together, just past the 2-year mark. We both have individual and couples therapy, which has focused more on our own individual traumas and issues. It has been very helpful for me personally, but I still struggle. It is sad, because I do love her and enjoy being with her. However, it is hard to get past the betrayal, and I don't think I will ever trust again. Some background factors. We have a child with special needs and profound disabilities. Research has actually found divorce rates are 91% for parents who have daughters with this particular condition. I understand why. We have many vulnerabilities, and this colleague was well aware of the pressures we faced and used them to his advantage. Additionally, my wife and I were both molested as children. It impacted both of us, although I had buried it and never spoken about it. As we would later find out from many other colleagues, administrators, and alumni at our university, this colleague has a long history and is a very skilled predator. He has ruined many lives over the years. We did not know any of this until after the fact, as universities are very good places for such people to hide. Ironically, Title IX laws actually protect the institution more than victims and allow such predators to continue as files become sealed under federal law. Finally, setting the stage, my father was dying from cancer. This took me out of town often for a few months and opened the door for my friend to come around more often to help out my wife. It also gave him one-on-one opportunity to groom her and plant seeds of distrust and fear. While all these factors help explain how this happened, it doesn't help me. I continue to suffer, despite everything else being great. By the way, my wife and I have always been very active sexually, which continues even after all that has happened. In some ways, we always had a trauma bond that brought us together. In further thought, this colleague probably recognized this in us. Another thing we learned was that his father was a convicted pedophile who did 3 years in prison for distributing child porn. It is reasonable to assume that he did not grow up unscathed.